Hey guys, it's Jade, and today I'm going to be filming another video with my bestest friend in the whole entire freaking world, Presley. But we're going to be doing a best friend story time video where we just like compiled like a bunch of story times on this ghetto whiteboard of like things that happened that were scary or traumatizing or just like
weird,
really retarded.
Want to know how long we've known each other? Since November 1st, 2004.
That's a long time. Okay, so we'll start with like the most recent one. So if you guys don't know, my favorite song in the whole entire freaking world is Believer by Magic Dragons. My district is given Chromebooks, and so we can like customize the wallpaper and stuff like that. So I changed it to like the Believer album cover, which the colors on it are, there are 3 stripes, and it's
Purple.
orange. It's orange,
Purple.
green,
Yellow.
and blue.
Blue.
The Believer colors. And then I was like having like some mental breakdown thing, and I'm like, these are the Believer colors, because like something came up, and I'm like, oh my god, those are the Believer colors. And then Allie was really confused because Allie, Chelsea, and Presley were all at my house. And then Allie, without me knowing, texts Presley and Chelsea saying that to tell me that those aren't the Believer colors. And keep in mind that this was like 2 days ago.
This was Wednesday, and today's Friday.
Yeah, this was 2 days ago. So this just shows you this shows you the state of my mental health. She goes, those aren't the Believer colors, and then but Allie is like a good liar, so
I'm not.
And then, but like Presley, I was like believing her. She's like, those aren't the Believer colors. I was like, what are you guys talking about? So I was like kneeling on the floor, like, yes they are.
Cry laughing.
And I
like
was crying
actually
laughing.
crying.
Like not because I was laughing so hard, but like I was actually crying. And I was like, yes, those are the Believer colors. They are. And then I just like fall on the floor, like head first to the floor, crying about it. And then Chelsea's just like, what? Because like we're not even just in kindergarten, but we're not that close, but we were going to the game together. So that was my mental breakdown just these 2 days ago. There's more mental breakdowns to come.
I'm gonna start with my favorite. Drunk on New Year's.
Wait, I actually don't know what the story is. There's like so many parts to it that I don't know which.
I'm telling like the whole night. It's so weird.
Okay, you're about to expose me so hard.
So Jade threw a New Year's Eve party here at her mom's in her basement, and it was me, Allie, Talara,
Maya, and another girl that I don't know if she wants us to say her name.
So we were just like, you know, doing whatever, playing like Mafia and stuff. And then it got till like 11:50, and so we go upstairs and put on the countdown. New Year's came around, and so Jade's mom got like sparkling cider or whatever, non-alcoholic, because we're good children sometimes. And so we like got our solo cups, and then we all poured a ton of drinks.
Just like sparkling apple, sparkling cherry, and sparkling grape, I think.
Yeah, and so basically, I don't know what was going on, but we were all going insane, and didn't we like all start twerking at one point? Because I'm pretty sure that was the thing.
No, we thought dropped as the ball dropped.
We thought dropped as the ball.
Okay, also,
starting off the new year right. Am I right, ladies?
Also, since the bottles were like shaped like wine bottles, when there was like a little bit left, I went like that, and I posted it on my Instagram. Probably should delete that. And when the first day back from school after winter break, this kid yells to my teacher, "Did you know Jade was popping bottles on New Year's?" And I was just sitting there like my face getting red. I was just like, I hope she thinks I'm a good child.
Probably doesn't. Anyway, and so that was a very interesting time. We didn't like fall asleep till like 6:30 in the morning. That
also,
was such a mistake.
Yeah, I felt like a hangover the next day. Also, they
yeah.
played Believer at the New Year's thing, and I was like dancing on the table.
Yeah, next story. You go.
So the next one happened when we were like really little, like 7. So, we're just little 7-year-olds, like playing Minecraft, like looking up Minecraft YouTube videos.
I played Minecraft yesterday.
Shut up. Stampy, and like,
Ew!
And like that, like peanut butter jelly person, and like Alfred Lee, and like those people. So basically, we're just like scrolling through YouTube, and keep in mind that Presley and Sadie had a Justin Bieber obsession.
Oh wait, you're telling this story?
So basically, it was us and then her brother, and we were just like scrolling through YouTube the way little seven-year-olds do. We come across this video called Justin Bieber Eats Poop. It was like this parody thing of this like black guy, I think.
I think everybody knows what it is.
Really?
Oh,
Okay.
I think everybody does. That was viral, sweetheart.
No, it only has 30,000 views.
That was the
a
remake because the other one got deleted.
Yeah. So we
sad.
watched that. We watched like 2 seconds of it, and we all almost vomit. And then we told my parents about it, and we got in so much trouble.
You did?
So yeah.
So, we're gonna call her
Giraffe. I know
Giraffe.
what this is.
Giraffe. We're gonna call her Giraffe. So,
Even though she looks like a freaking duck. Okay.
T. So, I had a birthday party when it was probably like, for like my 10th birthday party. And so we invited this girl. We're gonna call her, we're gonna call her Giraffe. So, it was like 11 p.m. and you know, that's a little crazy for us 10-year-olds. And Giraffe wanted to go to bed. So it was me, Jade, my friend Rhiannon, and so me and Jade were whispering, like I think Rhiannon was on her phone or something. So me and Jade were whispering, and at a very low point, like whisper, 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 you know, don't laugh at me. And so we're over here, Giraffe's over there.
Like we're on the couch and she's on the floor.
Yeah, and so Giraffe is like, shut up and be quiet. I'm sleeping. And we're like, nah sis, it's my birthday. You know what I mean? And so we kept whispering, again, at that whisper level. And so Giraffe has just had enough. And so she sits up, turns around, grabs her bunny doll, and yeets it across the room. And it hits Jade, like, in the ear.
No, it was a giraffe Beanie Boo. That's why I said call her Giraffe.
It was a bunny.
There was a giraffe too.
It was a bunny.
Frick.
It was a bunny. And so she yeeted it, and it hit the side of Jord's head. And
But there's not Jord.
it's Jord. I'm Prelly. You're Jord. Talara's towel and
This is what I was gonna tell you on FaceTime. If Talara has babies, they're gonna be towelettes.
Anyway, so Jade was not happy, as one would be when they get yeeted by a bunny. So it was me, Rhiannon, and Jade were still up, like, but we were all silent. And so once we knew that Giraffe was like completely asleep, we all decided to prank her.
This is still the best prank I've ever pulled.
It was a terrible prank. It didn't work.
Okay, yeah, it kind of did. Cause
Are we talking about the water one or the mascara one?
the mascara?
Oh, yeah, that one was good. So first we tried like putting a bowl of like warm water like next to her and then like her hand in it so she'd pee herself.
Yeah, that doesn't work.
It doesn't work. So that was pretty disappointing. She just kind of like moved around and was like annoyed. But then we decided that we would take our mascara because, you know, beauty guru since
we did
day
her
one.
brother's birthday, or we did her brother's makeup for her birthday.
Got my mascara. We put it, like, you know how, like, you draw, like, mustaches on someone's face when they're sleeping? So we did that to ourselves. So we drew, like, facial hair on ourselves. Like, me, Jade, and Rhiannon. And then we put a little bit of it, like, on Giraffe's fingers. We put the mascara, like, the thing of mascara under her pillow, so it looks like she did it. And so when we woke up the next morning, we all accused her of putting mascara on our faces. So that was lit.
That lit.
Lit.
The next one happened last summer at a local water park. It was my first time at this water park. She had been there a couple of times. And so we were gonna go on a tube slide together because it was like a 2-person tube slide. And so we go on it. And this was my first time doing it, so I didn't know what to expect. So it was a toilet bowl one, so you could just go down, and then we were going down the freaking toilet bowl thing. I don't know why I said freaking. Anyway, so we're going down the toilet bowl, and I'm just like, yeah, this is so much fun! And then once we start to like go like down so that we go like into the pool, we start going, and I'm afraid that we're gonna go backwards. So I put my leg on the side that like, so there's like a hole and there's like walls, and I put my leg on the side, and that turns us around, so we actually start going backwards. And at the time I was like 80 pounds, so she's like a lot bigger than me. Like, not that you're like big, but I was just tiny.
I'm 5'9" and I'm 14. Just like
so there's a lot of a difference when I'm like 2 and 80 pounds. There's a big difference. So we could have easily flipped over. And yeah, now that I've been there a couple more times, I see that a lot of people go backwards. But like they're
and
more
a lot
like
of people
the
flip
same.
over and don't die.
There's like a lot more of the same like size. But it was my first time ever on a water slide, and that was really scary for me. So I almost died at a water park.
You didn't almost die.
Oh, it's working in a church parking lot.
That was lit.
So we were with the No group chat. It was me, Presley, Allie, and Talara, and we were driving to the movies. Her mom was driving us to the movies, and we were listening to the Cha-Cha slide. And so she pulls off into this nearest parking lot, which is the church parking lot. So we did the Cha-Cha slide in a church parking lot. It was pretty lit.
Real good and fresh. Oh, at my birthday party, I have a lot of birthday parties. We were high off of nothing.
Off of air.
Air, just air.
That happens a lot.
Oxygen. Basically, it ended up with. Then I ended up with me spooning a ladle.
And we caught a Peter.
We
We called it Peter because of your teacher.
Yeah.
Next, I'm going to hardcore expose myself. There's this kid that goes to Presley's school, and I might have had a little bit of a crush on him at this point in time. This would have been last year. We hung out. We went to go get Menchie's, and then we went back to her house for a little bit.
Oh, that was
And we were playing The Sims, and we decided, for some odd reason,
to make the Jolly Green Giant.
from like the Green Giant bag
They
vegetables.
know who he is.
And this kid that I might have had a little bit of a crush on.
Let's call him Mark.
That's your dad's name.
I know, it's okay.
We'll call him, no, we have to call him an object.
Sock.
So basically he Snapchats me, or we were like snapping back and forth because we have a streak or whatever.
So basically, he was like, "You single?" And
He
was like,
was?
yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah, he was like, "I don't mean this to be like really weird or something, but are you single?" And so she replies, "Yes." And so he says, "You're really heckin' cute," except replace hecking with a different word that this is a family channel and I'm not gonna say.
yeah. Is this a family channel though, after this video?
Definitely not.
So when I was in Disney, I bought a Kermit puppet. He's not here with us today, but I took this picture with him.
Love that.
Okay, so this last story that I'm going to tell is about me having a mental breakdown. But like, it's not like I was like gonna die. Actually, I was gonna die.
You were gonna.
Okay, but like,
Want to look at this picture of a snake eating a hot dog?
no. Now I have to see that when I edit things.
I know.
I hate snakes. I hate.
He's eating a hot dog. Leave him alone.
Like in Dumb Ways to Die.
Is that a thing?
Yeah. Okay, so this last story that I'm going to tell is about Sadie falling off a bed. And me having a mental breakdown about it. We were all at Presley's house. Me and Presley were sitting on her bed, and Sadie was sitting on the floor on a yoga mat. That was her mattress. Not because we abused her, because she didn't want to sleep in the bed with us. Ew, why is there so many snakes in your thing?
Because I love snakes.
Ew,
Snakes
I
are
don't
so
like
cute.
snakes.
They're so cute.
Yucky.
They're danger noodles.
Yucky.
Danger.
Anyway, so we were like, I don't even know why.
I bless the rains down in Africa.
Okay, so I keep running out of story time. I say this really, really fast. But basically, we kept hearing noises outside of her door, and she has 2 cats, so we just assumed that they were the cats. But I, the little prankster that I am, decided to go out there and investigate. And then I saw nothing. I just saw darkness because her house gets really dark at night. It's actually really scary.
Spooky.
Basically,
the moral of the story is that we spend too much time together.
I open the door, I go peek outside, all I see is darkness, and then I close the door and I sprint back to Presley's bed, and I'm like, there's someone out there, there's someone out there! And Sadie gets terrified, and she tries to jump up on the bed from the floor, but she misses and falls down. It's like if a cat tries to jump up on something, and then like, oh my, their front paws get there, and then they fall. And I just like, my eyes just like focused on just her head, and the terror in her face of her falling down. And I start laughing, crying. Like, I'm not just like crying from laughing so hard, crying because I was so like mentally
upset that she fell.
I was so mentally unstable, and it was like full on crocodile tears. Like,
what? Is that a thing?
yeah, full on crocodile tears.
That's not a thing.
Yes, it is. Look
Comment down below.
It was full on crocodile tears and tears. It was full on crocodile tears and me laughing uncontrollably, and nobody could understand why because I couldn't talk. And how did you feel after that experience?
I hated you, and I still do.
Oh, thanks.
The real tea.
The real tea.
That's the thesis.
So that is all I have for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys...
I'm a slave. Love that for me.
Make sure you guys stay tuned. Make sure you guys stay tuned until next time. If you want more videos with her, because she did win the challenge, so she'll be moving on to the next round. So you'll see her in more videos. And I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.